everyone, and welcome back. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The liking part will make me know that you like it. The subscribing part will give you notification of new videos that I make, and it'll also help me to know whether my content is good or not. So my deep thought of today is, what if you tried being your own best friend just for like a day? If you can't, if you can't do it for a whole week, just do it for one day. One day, be really, really nice to yourself, the same way that you would to a best friend. So, sometimes you have that instinct where like you see yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh, what the heck is that? Ew, why is this like this? Yuck, oh my gosh, I'm not going. Can't find anything to wear. I look too fat. I look too skinny. I look too ugly. I look too this. I look too that. What if instead you treated yourself like your own best friend? And you were like, what's this? And you were like, you know what? Ain't nobody gonna care. Nobody is gonna care. Nobody's gonna be looking at you. Nobody's gonna be thinking about you. And if you think about it, when you see other people, I rarely, me anyway, this is maybe just me, I rarely look at somebody and find all of their flaws. I actually look at people and find everything that looks good on them. So if you think about it, that's probably what people are doing to you too. They're not seeing your flaws. And they say that people see you as 20% prettier than you actually are. I sort of feel like when people say percentages with things like that, I don't really understand it that much, because it's like, what is 20%? I mean, I know it's not halfway, I don't know, it's just weird. But anyway, so basically that whole point is that people find you more attractive than you actually find yourself. So just try for 1 week to be your own best friend. That's what I've been trying to do. Where like, what would I say to my sister if my sister said like, ew, I can't wear this shirt? I would find the good things about the shirt and tell her that, or, oh, I can't, even if it doesn't even have anything to do with looks. Let's say it has to do with like doing a speech or leading a class or, I don't know, what are the multiple things that we do? Being a mom, being a dad, being a coworker, being whatever it is that you have to do. What if instead of being like, oh, I suck at this, you were like, you know what, I'm just going to try, and if I can't do it, then I'm just going to treat myself like my best friend and say, hey, you can do better next time. You'll do better next time. I know you will. I've really been trying to do that lately, because I feel like the more you like yourself, the more you can be kind to other people. Because if you can find good in your own self, see, it's hard because I have this friend or this girl that I work with, and she has cellulite. And to me, it looks fine. I mean, it is what it is. It's cellulite, no big deal, But if it was mine, I would be like, what is all this? And like, that's how she feels. But like, to me, it's just like, it's just, that's just who you are, And it's kind of like me, like my stomach is my problem area to myself, And so like when I see, my stomach poking through, or like a belly button, when I can see my belly button, it's like, oof. But then I see other people's and it's perfectly fine. So like, instead I'm going to be like, you know what? Your belly button looks good, girl. You look good. Your belly button is great. You know what? We all have belly buttons. You don't need to hide it. That's the other thing that I was thinking about the other day. You know how many things that girls have to do, but it's like hiding things? It's like, we're supposed to wear a bra, but do not show it. The strap should not show. You shouldn't see it through anything. You need to wear underwear, but do not let that show. Don't have them lines showing. Don't have any of this. You should wear makeup, but don't make it look like you're wearing makeup. Make it look natural. Your hair should be a certain way, but don't make it too wild. Because you need it to look natural. So we're supposed to and it's not even guys putting the pressure on us, it's us as women putting pressure on ourselves. Like, oh, you need to look a certain way and you need to be a certain way. And it's like, no, you know what we need to do? We need to be our own best friends, and we need to be like, you know what, girl, you look good. You look good. I had this thing one time that I did to my sister, and I was like, I had one of the Snapchat face filters on, and it was like an ugly face. And it was like, I ain't gotta be told I look good. I know I look good. I own a mirror, son. I own a mirror, boy star. So I think about that sometimes. I just think about like, I ain't gotta be told I look good. I know I look good. I own a mirror. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just love yourself. Just have fun. Like, loosen up a little bit. You know, here's the other thing too. Look at all of the celebrities. You know, it's like they all wear the contour makeup. They all have the big lips. They all have the raised eyes. They all have the high cheekbones. They all have the slim waist and the big butt and the big boobs. Don't you actually find that you love people because of their flaws? You know, or I should say flaws. You know, it's like sometimes not sometimes, a lot of times I like when somebody has like a little crooked tooth. I think that's so cute. It like makes you you. You know what I mean? You got a crooked tooth. It looks cute. You know, or somebody who like has bushy eyebrows. You know, because you know now they have to be like so perfect. Which I don't tweeze mine, but there's just a few here. Anyhow, they got bushy eyebrows, and it's kind of like, oh, that's sweet, you know, or you know, just little things, a colic, you know, it's like, oh, that's kind of sweet, you know. There's just things like the flaws and the stuff is, or flaws, I should say, flaws definitely, because we really don't have flaws. I mean, you think that if you were like born and you could pick exactly what you looked like, you think you would pick out these quote flaws? No, we wouldn't. So it's like, but we also can't be perfect. I mean, this is Earth. We're not supposed to be perfect. We're not supposed to be so focused on the outside. We're supposed to be focused on the inside, you know, and fixing ourselves and being better people and being a better soul and, you know, working on things like that. But anyway, so yeah, so my whole point of this video is to try being your own best friend. When that negative voice is in your head saying, you sounded so stupid when you said that. If you would say that to your best friend, go ahead and say it, but maybe also work on being a better best friend, because that's not really maybe the kindest thing. And that doesn't mean to lie. We don't lie to our best friends. You know, we don't lie to the people that, you know, we're closest to, for the most part. So I'm sure some people do. But we're not lying to them. We're just finding the good in what they did. You know, the good in what they look like, the good in this, the good in that. That's what we're doing. That's what we're focusing on. To where we're just such hard judges on ourselves that it's like we just don't, it's like every little thing that we do or don't do or don't say, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Stephen Furtick, he's a pastor here on YouTube. He said one time that we trip over all the people we trip over all the compliments. Basically, this is what he said. We trip over all the compliments and the good things that people say to us to try to get to the one person that we want to notice us or to tell us something or to be there for us, when that person's not paying attention either, because they're tripping over all the compliments and all the good and all the this and that to find the one person that they think that they need. So here's the thing. We need to find it within ourselves and just be okay with who we are, because like I've said before, everywhere you go, that is where you are. So you're always going to be with yourself. So that's what I've really been working on this week, is anytime that I told myself like, ugh, I made myself wear it. Anytime that I told myself, ugh, I stopped and I was like, we ain't doing this. Ain't doing it. So yes, so try, it's hard, but try for at least one day to be your own best friend. All right, I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Have a good Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, if there's any fathers watching.